Hi everyone, welcome to this video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about character design. So this is a demo of my Patreon class, and I wanted to show a bit how such a Patreon class would look like, and explain a bit about what I'm showing there. So here I'm using these T shapes to make some interesting nose shapes. So starting with a shape like this T can help create an interesting nose-eyes combination. Like here, this is ideal for maybe for a boxer or something, really big eyebrows, but then it has this really tiny nose. So here. So, and the thing is to make contrast between the eyes and the nose, that it's not even. So this really helps with creating an interesting contrast between those shapes. And so yeah, here I'm going quite quickly through those shapes. And on my Patreon, I make a longer video of this and more lessons. So here, this is the final illustration. And I also show some different things. So like using shapes to create design. So for a head, you can use this triangle. So for example, here the eyes and the nose, and then here this mouth. Using these basic shapes helps create strong design. So you can really play around with these shapes and also try to make your own variations, and you can also mix them. Different things I'm also talking about is how to use these shapes to create interesting characters. Instead of just using just three of the same shapes, it's more interesting to use a small shape, a big shape, and then a medium shape, and then also play around with those order. Also showing from the same what I did earlier, with that you're using a triangle. I'll put this in front. So here a triangle, but then give it 3D dimensionality. So you can, so you get these shapes, and then you can start drawing on top of this. And on my Patreon, this is an actual homework assignment, and then people can send it to me, and I give a review of it. And I'm also talking about you can pick any object in your house, and you can draw a character on top of it. Or use shapes to create a character. So you can use a random shape and then create a face on it, like here. So, and now I'm doing it really fast. Or you can make a nose out of this shape, and or you can make an old lady from this, and it's the same shape, only turned around. And that's what I'm trying to talk about in this video. Also, I'm talking about tangents, and tangents is when you have these lines that are coming together to each other, and you can better choose for lines that are more like this. So I'm showing that in these examples. Talking about form, how to create 3D characters, and how to use shapes for your personalities. For example, if you use circle, that's more friendly, and if you're using more sharp shapes, then it looks more like a villain. And also showing how you can draw with stick figures. So using stick figures is really great to start drawing your character with it. So just use a figure like this, and then later you can start drawing on top of it. Then you can start creating the actual shapes you want to draw on. But it's really good to start with those stick figures. Also telling about different body types. For example, you could start with a big triangle, and then you can draw your character in that triangle, and then you have this body type, and you can play around with the length of the arms or how realistic you want to have it. For example, you can use this circle for a longer character, and then you can draw in a character more like this. And in the Patreon, I'm going more in depth in that. So that's what I'm talking on. Also showing how to draw hair. So using these basic shapes first, and then draw the details on it. So that is what I'm telling about on my Patreon. And you can find my Patreon by going to patreon.com/mitchleeuwen. And there you can find this latest lesson. It's a lesson of 1 hour long. And tomorrow I give a homework assignment, and then people can do those homework assignments, and then I will make a video about it where I talk about how people can improve their work. And if you join this month my Patreon, you get my a digital version of my sketchbook along with the subscription. So that's only this month. So check out my Patreon if you're interested. And that's it. I hope you liked this video, and let me know in the comments if you liked it, and if you would like to see more of it, and what are tutorials you would like to see next. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.